I'm Elizabeth Bequeth. I'm a teacher here at James E. Basil Middle School, and welcome to School Routines at Home. Through this slideshow presentation, I'm going to discuss ways to establish clear routines at home, ideas to create a good learning space, tips to help stay organized, and where to go when help is needed with schoolwork. I'm first going to talk about how to establish some clear routines at home. By establishing daily routines at home, schoolwork will go more smoothly. Just as washing your hands after using the bathroom and brushing your teeth in the morning have become good habit, we just do it. We don't really think about it. Good school routines build successful habits. These are habits that our children can take with them as they move on into high school, to college, to work. Some children, as with all things in life, will need more help to establish these routines, to keep these routines, and to build upon these routines.
Hello, my name is Houston Porter, and I'm going to talk about some steps to establish school routines at home. One of the main things you want to do is find a location where you can get all your schoolwork done. That can be anywhere, but you want to try to make it the exact same spot every day. This could help you because then you know that is your work area and that is the place that you should try to get all your work done. Some of the things you want in that area, it needs to be free of distractions. You need to have a surface that you can work on, have enough lighting, and also have an outlet just in case your computer starts running dead.
As we continue to create our space, our learning environment for at-home learning, let's talk about the distractions that should and shouldn't be in our learning environment. Let's try not to have a learning environment that looks like this. Let's try to have a learning environment that looks more like this. In this second learning environment, there are no distractions, there's a hard workspace, the child appears to have the needed materials so they can complete their at-home online learning. That's really what we're looking for, is something where the child can sit in a comfortable position, have all their needed materials, and complete their at-home online learning. Now that we've figured out our location on where our children are going to do their learning, let's talk about the space itself. First, we want to make sure that all the materials that will be needed to complete the school assignments are available in that space. Your child might need pencils, erasers, paper, Chromebook, computer, tablet, charger, dictionary, calculator, and folders. These are just some of the needed items, not all of the needed items. Please have your child review their schoolwork before beginning to make sure that they have everything that they need so they don't have to search for needed materials as they're trying to complete their work. The next thing we're going to talk about is creating a schedule for at-home learning. When possible, try and maintain a similar schedule to that of a school day. Things happen. It's not always possible, but when it is possible, it'd be nice to follow a similar schedule to that of a school day. Again, we know it's not always possible, but try and keep the same schedule from day to day. That way the expectation and the routine has been established. This one is so important. Include breaks. If a child's starting to get frustrated, have them go take a break. If they've been working for an hour or 2 hours straight, have them go take a break. Make sure that they're getting time to decompress and not think about schoolwork. During those breaks, include time to connect with their friends. Make sure that they're still having that social interaction that we all crave. So make sure that not only are they getting breaks, but they're getting time with their friends as well. I had a student suggest to me, and something that she does, is she gets the harder tasks done first, the subjects that she likes the least done first, and she saves the easier tasks, her favorite subjects, as a reward towards the end because she knows she's going to enjoy doing that. So she gets the harder ones done when her mind is still fresh and she hasn't been frustrated yet. Here is an example of a weekday schedule for teens. It includes time for things like break, family work, lunch, dinner, and getting together with friends. Here's a blank daily schedule that can be used for anybody. You can fill in the activities that are needed. The schedule doesn't have to be anything this fancy or this elaborate. It can just be written down on a piece of paper or a Post-it, just something to follow throughout the day. Make sure you're allowing time for those healthy breaks. Include activities like going outside and walking the dog or going for a run. Whatever helps clear your child's mind to get them back on track for the school day. Last but not least, when we're talking about scheduling, make sure you make time for fun, exercise, spend some time in nature, cook, chat with friends. Whatever it is that makes your child happy, let them spend some time doing that. This is a stressful time for everyone right now, trying to get all of this schoolwork done at home. Make sure that they're able to disconnect from the schoolwork for a while and reconnect with friends and family. I like the idea of a scavenger hunt. This is one geared more for teens, and it's where you use your phone to find all of the pictures. This is something your child can do with their friends, and they can share their pictures with each other. It's something that they can do virtually, so you can still make sure that you're maintaining that social distance.
You'll want to establish and maintain organizational systems. You'll definitely need to help your children keep their workspaces neat and set up systems to keep track of schoolwork assignments. This can be as simple as a to-do list.
Hi, my name is Emma Brown, and today I'll teach you more about organizational systems. One example that I use myself is color coding. You can color code your subjects so that each subject is a different color. You can use tabs, markers, or even Post-it notes to help. It also helps to use a student planner. As you can see, this student uses her planner to keep track of her work days and home days.
One of the next things you want to do is try to keep all supplies together in the exact same location. This can be good because then you won't have to waste time running around the house or wherever you're at trying to find the stuff you need. It's also good to have a set location to put all completed work in. It could be a shelf for virtual learners or your backpack if you go to school the next day. A really good idea is to have a completed and uncompleted shelf. That way you know what work you need to get done and what work you already have done. If you go to school the next day, it'd be a great idea to put your work directly in your backpack so then you know you won't be forgetting it the next day.
Hi, I'm Caitlin from the middle school, and these are a few ways I prevent procrastination. To help get work done at home, I set up things to help remind me. I set alarms on my phone, I use bright Post-it notes, and I will have family help remind me. When I need help with my schoolwork, I do the following. I email my teachers, I message my classmates, I reach out to other friends who might be virtual or homeschooled, and I use Google or Quizlet to look up things online.
Just because your family can't help you with your school problems doesn't mean you have to deal with them by yourself. If you ever need help, you can reach out to your teachers. First, you have to type in firstname.lastname@allen.kyschools.us. Here's an example. You can also call the school. Call 270-622-7140. Please remember, teachers have students in class Tuesday through Friday. They will respond to your message as soon as they can.
Look to others for help. Adults may want to take turns supervising schoolwork. You can alternate by nights or by subject matter, and ask other family members for help. Examples include grandparents, siblings, aunts, uncles, maybe even cousins. You can ask friends, neighbors, and remember, college students can be great resources. Some children really do prefer working with other kids rather than adults.
Hi, my name is Landon. I am with my sister and her friend, and we are sitting at the kitchen counter working on some homework with my dad.
My name is Quinn Hartman. If you're like me, you might enjoy looking online for help. Here are some fun websites you might want to check out, like Quizlet, ilectureonline.com, Khan Academy, Dictionary.com, thecrashcourse.com, and Ducksters.com. The last two links are for language learners, which are esl-bits.net and lingui.com. Going with what Houston said, it is good to end your schoolwork with a routine in order to stay organized. Some things that I do are make sure that all my assignments are submitted before I end the school day, place all of my paperwork in my folder so I don't lose it, and make sure that my workspace is clean so I can begin with an orderly environment on my next virtual or at-home day. One thing that keeps me motivated is when my parents are proud of me for getting all of my work done.
If you or your child are having a difficult time, please reach out for help. You can call the Suicide Prevention Hotline 24 hours a day, 7 days a week by dialing 1-800-273-8255. You can also call the United Way by dialing 211, and they will connect you to community resources.
Even on days when you're struggling, remind yourself to end each school day by giving your child a bit of praise, encouragement, or affection. You've both worked hard to adjust to a new way of learning, so you've earned it. No one is perfect. That's why pencils have erasers. You're doing a great job. I'd like to thank our voiceover cast, not only for lending your voices, but for sharing with us the strategies that you use at home to make your learning successful. So I'd like to thank Emma Brown, Caitlin Gray, Quinn Hartman, Houston Porter, and Landon Oles. I'd also like to give a huge special thanks to all the Allen County families who are working so hard and doing their best each and every day to help our students succeed.